think this is a life skill or a life knowledge that schools should make compulsory to teach young people. And also, not having that financial savvy. But yours is not the first story I heard about rolling up credit card debts. Like, who taught you to roll it so that you actually like more than 7 banks going?
Uh, I think it wasn't so much of people telling me. I think it was like, the banks were offering, right? Like when you have your first credit card, you will realize that all the banks will start offering you different cards all the time. So I think being young, you don't know about it and you think, oh, it could be a glam to have so many different cards, right? But back then I would never have thought that, I would have ended up in so much of credit card debts that was just building on one after another at that point, right? Because I mean, being so young then, you would never have thought about, wow, this is the compound interest and how much, this amount could roll up to become and things like that. So it was a big, huge learning lesson for me as well.
I think this is a life skill or a life knowledge that schools should make compulsory to teach young people
Yeah.
the financial literacy of this, credit card usage, of how this rolling over credit card debts is almost like a modern equivalent to the Tai Yi Long.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a lot of young people they became bankrupt because of that, and it's not a lot of money. It's just few $1,000s and they become bankrupt.
So that kind of stopped everything. But what happened was eventually I think I did have a talk with the banks and I told them that I don't have the ability to pay, and that was when quite a lot of banks actually stopped the interest
Oh,
at that point. Because when I told them, I said I don't have any money to pay, and if you want you can declare me bankrupt, right? Because I don't know how I'm going to pay you back, to be honest, at that point in time. And a lot of banks actually came back and said, surprisingly, none of the banks actually declared me bankrupt. In fact, they actually just stopped the rolling of the compound interest.
wow.